Oops, the peppers are bad. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Liv Celene if you're new, and if you're not, thank you so much for coming back to more content. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. Okay guys, so today's video is a little different. As you can see, we're in my kitchen. So I thought it'd be fun to do a little cook with me. I've never done one before. I just want to see how you guys will like cooking with me. So the meal we're going to be making today is this salmon meal. I got the recipe from Pinterest. Actually, my sister sent it to me, but I got it from Pinterest, and it's actually from cooktoria.com, and it was posted by the user Tania Chef. So basically it's this salmon and this roasted red pepper sauce. So it's garlicky, has like heavy cream as the base, has spinach in it. It's so good. I usually put it over rice or with some mashed potatoes, so today we're going to be doing rice. But yeah, I'm super excited to be making this for you guys. Here's a picture. It's so good. So yeah, I'm gonna show you guys the ingredients list that we need, and we'll go ahead and get started. Okay guys, so getting started, the ingredients we're gonna need obviously is salmon. Me and my boyfriend actually just started shopping at Sam's Club, so this huge thing of salmon we got from there. You're gonna need spinach. I got this from Sprouts. You're gonna need some Parmesan cheese. This is a 3-cheese blend. We also got this huge bag from Sam's Club. You also need roasted red peppers, and I got these from Sprouts. You're gonna need some heavy cream, again from Sprouts, some butter, and some garlic. So you also need parsley and crushed red pepper. I gotta get a little ration on this one because we're out of crushed red pepper, so I grabbed some pizza packet leftovers of crushed red peppers, and then I don't have fresh parsley, so we just have the parsley flakes. But yeah, those are all the ingredients that you're gonna need. And of course, the recipe only calls for salt and pepper on your salmon. I would just say season to your best judgment, because I personally over season. There's just gonna be a lot just getting thrown on there to do what I know how to make my salmon taste good. Do what your heart desires when it comes to just seasoning. It's nothing crucial other than these two that are called for in the recipe. I didn't even mention the rice. So this huge bag of rice, we actually got this. I think we got this bag during like the whole frantic beginning of the pandemic. Everything's gonna run out of the grocery store, and this was the only bag of rice left. This is a 20-pound bag of rice. But yeah, so you need rice. Oh my god. Okay guys, so I went ahead and started the rice. I actually have a rice cooker, which makes things so much easier. I just washed the rice and did 2 cups, put that in the rice cooker. A little butter, a little salt to the water, and then it has this little cook button, but it's usually around like 20 to 25-ish minutes. So I have my salmon. It was skin on, so I literally just had a tug of war with it, trying to get the skin off. I hate removing the skin from salmon, but I did it for you guys. So I'm just gonna switch angles here. Okay y'all, so I have my 2 pieces of salmon here. Like I said, they are not looking the cutest because we had a fight. But basically for salmon, I'm just gonna do this salmon seasoning. I believe I got this from Kroger. Of course, a little onion powder and black pepper. I put these 2 things on everything. So yeah, not a question. I put a little thyme. The only reason I started using this on salmon is because at Publix they have the little pre-made zucchini and squash bags that you can just like stick in the oven, and they always have little pieces of thyme on them. And so I always used to make salmon and zucchini and squash. That's like the only 2 things I paired together. And I used to take a little bit of the pieces of thyme they put with the zucchini and squash and put it on my salmon, and it was bomb. So now I use thyme for when I'm using salmon, and then also just a little bit of paprika, which I'm running low on. Okay, a couple things I forgot to say is always make sure that you pat down your salmon before cooking. Also, another thing, I think I'm just gonna add a little bit of seasoning salt to my fish as well, because I realized I don't really have a salt. And then also lemon juice. I always put lemon juice on salmon, like literally just a teensy, shoonchy drop. Of course, repeat the seasoning to the other side. We can go ahead and get our pan heating up. So I'm just gonna put this on a medium high, like 6, 7. Okay guys, so our salmon is going now. You just want to do 5 minutes on each side. So I'm just going to take a spatula. Okay guys, so when I was about to start cutting the red peppers, guess what? They're bad. Oh my god. Because this is obviously, like I told you, I'll make this meal all the time. So I didn't have to go get all the ingredients new. The only thing new that I really had to get was salmon because I've been cooking stuff with all this whole time. So girl, oops, the peppers are bad. So, although I want to say this defeats the purpose, we're gonna rise above. Okay, we're going to what's the word? Improvise? I don't know. Yeah, so basically I'm just gonna skip the peppers, but everything else is exactly to the recipe. And yes, it's called roasted red pepper sauce. But I don't know if I said that already in the beginning, but when I first started making this meal, I was like, who has roasted red peppers? So I went and just bought like regular like red bell peppers and put it in. So honestly, it's not even like a requirement, but we're gonna make it work. Okay guys, so the next part of the recipe is after you remove your salmon, the recipe says to keep that pan and directly in that pan, add your butter. So you're just gonna put 1 tablespoon of butter. So we're gonna melt that, and then we're going to add our minced garlic. It actually asked, I think, for 4 minced cloves, so I just took a couple scoops out of the jar. Now that our butter is melting, I actually just noticed on this that it actually says a half teaspoon equals 1 clove fresh garlic. So again, you can just measure that out. All right, so it says to put this into a fragrant. And then of course, this is where you would add your red peppers and let that just saute for a minute. Okay, so I'm dropping in my spinach. The recipe says 4 cups, but like I said, I already had some stuff at home. And so this is just the remainder of the spinach that I had. Okay, so now that those are sauteed, this is when you add your heavy whipping cream. So you just want to do half a cup. Honestly, depending on how much lemon you have, I'm just doing the 2 pieces, so I am actually going to do the half a cup. But usually if I add like 4 pieces, then I'll up it. Honestly, like a smidgen more. And so now I'm just gonna get to seasoning. So, like I said earlier, the 2 that are necessary are the crushed red peppers. I'm just gonna empty this. Oh, I have my 2 packets. All right, there's the red pepper, honey. Hopefully this will make up for my lack of roasted red peppers. And then a little parsley. And then we're just gonna add some cheese to thicken it up a bit. And then once the cheese is added, you can just go ahead and turn the heat down to low. So this is when I like to just taste test to make sure it is how I want it. And once you feel like everything's good, this is when you add your fish back to the plate. It's spicy. All right, and you just want to spoon the sauce on top of the fish. And honestly, this is it. So yummy. Okay guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and plate. Just take some scoops of the rice. You're just going to put a piece of fish over the bed of rice. And then we're just gonna scoop some of the sauce left in the pan over the fish and over the rice. Okay guys, so here is the finished meal. It's missing the roasted red peppers, of course, but still yummy. I'm excited to dig in. Are you excited to dig in? So thank you for joining me in my first cook with me. Thank you for bearing with me through my technical difficulties. I'll try to be better prepared the next time I do one of these. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know below in the comments if you do try this recipe. If you have tried this recipe, let me know how it turns out. But yeah, so I will talk to you guys in my next one. Bye.